Hey, if you can hear me, can you put a 1 in the chat, please? Baba Kasha, can you put a 1 in the chat? Hey, Shalom, Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, where we teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the 12 lost tribes of Israel, according to the Bible.
Right.
And this is Monday scripture breakdown class, and we're going to get into who the children of Israel is according to biblical prophecy, according to archaeology and history. We're going to get into that today, man. So, Baba Kasha, can you get me on Deuteronomy 27:1?
Come on.
That's what we're about to get into today, though, man. Because many people, our people today in this captivity here in America, they don't understand, and they don't even know who they are according to to their heritage. You know what I'm saying? To the blood lineage. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna break that down according to the Bible. We're gonna pinpoint it so we can make sure that people understand exactly where we coming from. All right, you got that?
Salaki, so you said 2071?
Yeah, come.
Con, sir.
Oh, it's like, yeah, come, go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy 27:1. And Moses with the elders of Israel.
Con. He said this is Moses with the elders of Israel, man. Moses met with the elders of Israel. You know, the older people, the people that, were of age, that have experience, that been around for some time. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's why he went to them. You know what I'm saying? Because they were there when the younger generation wasn't. You know what I'm saying? You know how you listen to the old heads, man.
Right.
Just like our elder in the school, Officer Kazak Shapar, man. We listen to him all the time. He always tells us about the old days.
Right.
He say back in my day, this and this happened. You know what I'm saying? He tell us what's going on. So he pinpoint and tell us exactly what happened so we can understand where we at today. So that's what Moses did, man. He met with the elders of Israel. Keep going.
Con. And Salaki. And
You got it.
commanded the people, saying, keep all commandments which I commanded you this day.
This is what Moses and the elders of Israel told the children of Israel. He told them to keep all the commandments. Keep all the commandments that they went over, that he gave over and over so he could teach them how to walk. You know what I'm saying? How to talk and how to deal with each other. You know what I'm saying? How to not eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. How to not eat pork. You know what I'm saying? The things that the Lord told us not to do. Right. Who in the world want to eat that pork, man, like that? that's the most disgusting and vile animal on this planet, and that's why the Lord hates it. He calls it an abomination in the Bible.
Right.
An abomination. That's not normal. That means He don't like it at all. It's unclean to us. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta realize why the Lord hates that. It's always for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's like, can you read it again?
All right. Concert. And Moses. Oh, it's like. And
Yeah.
Moses hit the elders of Israel, commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day.
Right.
Verse. Oh, it's like.
No, you talk. He said, keep all the commandments which I command you this day. You know what I'm saying? That was the covenant right there. They made a covenant with the Most High,
Right.
in that land, man. You know what I'm saying? They said they made an agreement, a contract. They got that. You know, of course you would think today, they got that pen and paper, man, and they signed their initials on that paper, man, stamping it, saying we gonna do exactly what you say, cause they saw what the Lord did.
Right.
You know, bringing them out of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's fair. You know what I'm saying? You got a deal right there. Shit. So I like it. All right, can you give me Deuteronomy 28 and 1? No.
Count. Oh.
Yeah, give me Deuteronomy 28 and 1.
Count. And it. Oh, it's like. This is Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And this shall come to pass.
Right.
If thou shalt hearken, oh, it's a lot. And this shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently.
Right, that's it. He said, and it shall come to pass, man. He said, it shall come to pass. That means it's going to happen without. It's like it. That means it's going to happen without any slacking. That means it's going to happen for sure. He said it shall come to pass that if thou shalt hearken. Hearken means to listen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That means you shall hearken diligently. That means very closely and listen closely to observe and to do everything on that list that the Most High told us to do in that land, man. Can you give me the definition of observe, please? Sure. Because this is heavy. You're gonna have to look close to what we had to do. You know what I'm saying? We had to pinpoint everything, because that's what instilled that discipline within us. You know, with the Most High. Because the Most High, he's not no soft going father, man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna discipline his children. He gonna make sure you do what we were supposed to do, because we was out of line, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We had to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments and make sure that we was doing what we were supposed to do. You got a definition?
Like it, so you said the definition of observe.
Con.
All right. Con, sorry, I got it. This is the definition of observe. Notice or persuasive some.
You got it. Take it down.
All right, okay. So like to notice or
You got it. Take it down.
say the word.
He said to observe
Oh, okay.
these commandments. You got it?
It say to notice or persuade something and register it as being significant.
Right. He said to notice and to persuade, to make it significant. That means these laws, statutes, and commandments, it wasn't anything just to be a pushover. These are orders, it's direct orders that we were supposed to take from the Most High, and we were supposed to do them. That's why he went to the elders of Israel, because they would be the leaders, the people with the wisdom to lead the children of Israel with these commandments, man. So, yeah, think about that. So can you give me Deuteronomy 28:15, Baba Shah?
Con. Alright, this is Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. And it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
All right, stop right there. This time he's saying, if thou will not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. He said, if you don't. He said, if you don't. It said not, right? He said, if thou will not hearken unto the voice of the Lord God, thy God. The one thing that we lack as a nation is obedience, man. That's one thing that we lack. We don't know how to be obedient. We just out here doing whatever we want to do. Right. Like, there's no order in our lives, man. Because we don't have any real leadership in these Christian churches and these Muslim mosques. You know what I'm saying? And all these groups or whatever. Right. You know what I'm saying? They're just doing anything. They think they know what they're doing, but they don't. You know, the scriptures say there's a way that seems right to a man, but really, you know, it's wrong. You know, roughly paraphrasing it. You know what I'm saying? People think they're doing something right. It's okay. You know, they're fulfilling their lust. At the end of the day, that's all it is. Right. This is not. They're not following anything. There's really no moral code to it. You know what I'm saying? You know, we think we know something when we don't know a damn thing. Right. We only know about, you know, what we were taught. You know what I'm saying? That's all we know is what we were taught. So how do we find out what the truth is, according to life, according to who we are? You know what I'm saying? How do we find that? You know what I'm saying? It's like keep going where you left off at.
Okay, concert.
You got it.
To observe, to do things. Salaki.
Yeah.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Right. He said, if you will not hearken to the commandments that I give you this day. Keep going.
Concert.
Read it slow if you got to. You too up.
And all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right. He said, if you do not hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God and do all his commandments, that all these curses will come upon thee and overtake thee. People think about these curses and stuff, you know, they think about it, you know, spooky, like some type of spell or something happening. Like, come on, man. Like, it's really not that spooky, bro. It's cause and effect. You do something wrong, you're going to get the result of it. Right. That's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? You did something bad in your, growing up in your household. You know what I'm saying? You did something crazy around your parents. You got that behind wood, bro. That was it. Right. That's all it took was you to do something so they could discipline you. You know what I'm saying? For the the wrong that you're doing, for the things that you lack, for the wisdom that you lack. And if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna get that hand pop. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get that behind spank. Right. You know what I'm saying? And they do it out of love because they're just trying to correct you. That's what the Most High has to do with us. He had to correct us over and over and over, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, give me the definition of diligent. That's what I need. I need definition of diligent. You know what I'm saying? We got to use self-reflection, man. Self-preservation. You know what I'm saying? We got to look at ourselves and see what we're doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Even though you live your whole life thinking you know something, you went to Bible school or you went to college, you know what I'm saying? You got honors and all this stuff, you got all these accolades. You don't know nothing. You don't know anything unless you don't have these commandments. That's what you need. You need the commandments. The commandments is the beginning of wisdom. Right. That's how you know if you love the Lord thy God or not. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing you need to get. So take the time to do that. Hearken to the Lord and study his word. You know what I'm saying? Right. Get exactly what you need out of this life, man. You got that?
Come on, sir.
All right.
The definition of diligently in a way that shows it's a lot.
Got it.
In a way that shows care and consensuousness.
Right.
In one work of duty.
Right. The word diligent means to show care. You know what I'm saying? To show that you care. It's like I'm doing this because I love you. That's why the scriptures say, if we follow his commandments, That's how you know that we love him. It's that simple, bro. Like, think about it. You gotta take it for what it is. You're living this life every day, and you're wondering why you're going through something. In the UPK, we got the answers. We out here.
Right.
Some people hear us, and they still don't hearken to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And we don't force you to be in here either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We say do this and do that. Take orders. Come in here and find out what you need to do. To straighten up your life, or get lost. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We ain't forcing nobody. We not forcing our hand. We not killing nobody. We not doing anything. But they want to label us as a hate group and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Saying anything about the UPK. We are a love group. The UPK is a love group.
Right.
We care about our people. You know what I'm saying? But of course they're gonna mistaking that with something else. They're gonna try to, bring down our name because we lift the Lord's name up. You know what I'm saying? We do exactly what He says. But you know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen when you do what the Most High says. You're gonna get hated. You're gonna get hated by these nations. You're gonna get hated by your own people. You know what I'm saying? And the results are gonna show. But at the end of the day, we're gonna come out up top. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no problem to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm confident with that. Ain't no fear that living here. You know what I'm saying? We had courage to come in here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Courage. We got honor and dignity. How to be a man. You know what I'm saying? How to raise a family. How to be a brother how to be brotherly and to teach sisters how to be sisterly to one another, man. That at the end of the day, that's what's gonna happen, man. We need that unity, man.
Right.
Unity. That's the key. You know what I'm saying? Which is brotherhood, which is what Commander General YAHANNA has, always taught and instilled in this school when he became in charge. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's the man and the leader, because he knows how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Where we at? So, Salaki, can you read that definition again one more time?
Kind, sir. The definition of intelligently in a way that shows care and consensuousness in one work or duty.
Right. That shows consensuousness in one work or duties. That these commandments that we follow, that's our work and our duty. You know what I'm saying? And that's the bare minimum. That's just the beginning of everything. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be following these commandments. That's the bare minimum. Right. And His commandments are not grievous. That's what Christ said. He said it's lacking. Christ didn't say that, but he still quoted from that. He said that the commandments are not grievous, man. Like, that means it's not a burden. Like, that's our way of life. But we got to get our mind out of this hell of America,
right,
thinking we doing right here by this oppressor that's over us, thinking we doing something right. You know what I'm saying? We not doing anything right. We got to figure out what it is. If we were doing something right, why are we still out here dying, man? Why are we still in oppression? Why are we still killing each other and loving our oppressor, man? That ain't love.
Right.
That's you want a little token or something. I'm about to get graphic. You want to lick the oppressor's ass, man.
Right.
Come on, man. That's what you want to do, and that's gay. It's a locket. I hope they don't flap me for that. But anyway, can we get give me Deuteronomy 28:16, man?
Con.
We about to get into these curses, you know what I'm saying, the things that, we did wrong from our forefathers. Why we in this condition today, man?
Right.
All right, go ahead, you got it.
This is Deuteronomy 28:16.
Right.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Right. Cursed thou shalt be in the city, man. Man, in this city, man, we can't walk in our streets, man, without getting gunned down, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Without getting hunted like it's open season. Come on, they out here like it's hunting season out here with us, man. We get killed in our streets. We're cursed in the city, man. Keep going.
Con. And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Right. And cursed thou shalt be in the field, man. Think about the work field. You know what I'm saying? The field, your jobs that you're doing. Man, we getting bare minimum, man. Man, me, I show y'all and know y'all, man, we work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes there's times where we didn't have a job, you know what I'm saying? And we still have to figure out exactly what we want, you know what I'm saying? To make our situation better for our schedule, so we can still serve the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we trying to serve the Lord first, but we still in hell. We still gotta go to these slaveries, man. Which is hell in itself, and man, it'll piss you off. You know what I'm saying? Being under this pressure, and they giving you minimum wage, man. We don't want no minimum wage up in here, man. It's like $20. Shoot, that's still minimum wage in this economy. Because the prices of everything is up. You can't depend on this oppressor, man. You know what I'm saying? But we still work because we got families and we gotta provide and, you know what I'm saying, keep ourselves together and still be able to pay tithes, which is what you need to do. Pay your tithes, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't about me. I ain't saying this because I want money. I'm saying this so we can keep this school up and keep this nation going. We working together here. We're not doing this for ourselves. We're not going to be like a Christian pastor, take your money and get a Rolls Royce, man.
Right.
Or get a doggone a bigger building or something like that. I haven't seen that before. Get another church. What you get another church for? When you're going to be doing the same bull crap. Right. Teaching them the same lies. The same whatever. I don't even know what they're teaching there anymore. Because I done been in ISUPK. Right. I done got brainwashed since 1996. You know what I'm saying? I done got brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see. So ISUPK shirts that say that. Brainwashed since 1996.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In Jerusalem, in Harlem, New York, where they brought it out, man. That started up from the top, man. Where we was at?
Salaki, sir. We're going to verse 17.
No, wait. Salaki. Read from the top again.
Come on, sir.
Cursed thou shalt be in the city.
Come on, sir. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Right. So
and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Right. Cursed thou shalt be in the city, and cursed thou shalt be in the field, man. I mean, that's all there really is there's cities, and there's the work field, and then you got your plantations that's still around in the South today. You know what I'm saying? Where our ancestors were brought over here working in the cotton fields. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing you can relate this to. They had babies in it, man. Little toddlers picking cotton, man. Like, come on, man. They came out the womb picking cotton, man. Like, what in the world is that? That's truly oppression. And that's truly exactly why the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why we need to get away from them. We don't need them. They're not your friend. They're not your buddy. You know what I'm saying? You don't need these people, man. It's like friends with benefits. That's it. They want to use you. Or they want to be part of the quote-unquote culture. Whatever we got today. They don't like you, man. They like what you got.
Right.
They like the spice you got. That's why the scriptures say that the children of Israel are the salt of the earth, man. We make this thing go off around here.
Right.
If it wasn't for the children of Israel, if it wasn't for these 12 tribes, man, the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar, this world will be nothing. Nothing at all. I promise you. Look, come on. What would you have, man? What would you have? Raw chicken? You gonna have raw chicken, unseasoned steaks, red blood coming out your steaks everywhere. This place, what? White women. That's all. Like, come on, man. And we don't want this stuff anyway, man. That's why we need to be together. Right. We gonna run this thing one day. You know what I'm saying? The world need us, or this place going down, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why we need to separate from this oppressor. We can help ourselves, man. We can help ourselves. We can do that. It's possible. We're doing it now, right here in the UPK. We're the what you call it? We're the example right now, showing the whole world what we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? We just grew up thinking that we had to depend on other nations, or we can depend on each other, man. brotherhood, sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? All 12 tribes unite. Can I get where we at? Let me get Deuteronomy. Salaki. Let me get Deuteronomy 28 and 28. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how we cursed in the city and cursed in the field, man. It's hard to gain power working for the oppressor, man.
Right.
But we making it happen, you know, day by day. You know what I'm saying? Being out here. Oh, go ahead.
Trooper, Kalatas, I said, unseasoned food, and the common one said steak look like it's breathing.
Right. Exactly. Hey, crazy. Kalatas, the common one. Unseasoned food, of course, and that steak looking like it's breathing, man. Still alive. That's what he said. That thing's still alive on the plate. It got the blood and the veins in it, still twitching. It probably got a heartbeat in there somewhere. And veins running through it all. Yeah, man. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, but it's hard to try to gain power here, man, working for the oppressor, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to gain power. We're trying to build ourselves up, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to hurt nobody, man. We are trying to hurt this society though. We trying to hurt what we hate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not by violence, but changing the minds of our people, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we gonna change this thing. You know what I'm saying? We're not designed to be oppressed, man. It's not for us. We supposed to be on top.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The world was meant to be in paradise, man. But it only comes by us changing, man. So you got Deuteronomy 28 and 28?
Home con, sorry, guys.
All right, you got it.
This is Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 28.
Right.
And the Lord shall smite thee with all madness.
Right.
And blindness.
Right.
And astonishment.
Right.
Of heart.
Right, man. Deuteronomy 28 and 28 says, the Lord shall smite thee with with madness, right?
Constant.
With madness and blindness and an astonishment of heart, man. Man, do you see these ghettos, man? Do you see the reservations, man? You see crackheads walking around? That's madness and blindness right there. Because we let the oppressor in on our communities and things, man. You know what I'm saying? So now we're smitten with madness because we accepting everything. You know what I'm saying? They the ones who move these drugs in our communities and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do it. They did it. But guess what? It was there, so we took it. Because we in captivity. We took what we needed to get that fixed because we're low. We're very low, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We are oppressed people right now, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Our people are messed up, man. Thing almost bring me to tears sometimes, man, seeing our people strung out there, man.
Right.
I hate it with a passion. You know what I'm saying? They should at least be where I'm at, and I'm still oppressed in this place. You know what I'm saying? I wish they was in my position. You know what I'm saying? Seeing them like that on the streets, don't know what they doing. Bugged out their mind, man. I hate it for them. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has any empathy for our people or sympathy. You know what I'm saying? Sympathy is just, having a care or something, but empathy is actually feel what that person feels, and only our people can do that. Right. Nobody else can do that for us, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We feel for our brothers, even in the school, man. We feel for each other. We understand we grew up exactly the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Under the same curses. You got the same aunties and grandmas and granddads, man. We all went through the same stuff, man. Right. And it's good to know that. If we understand that, we can come out of this hell, man. You know what I'm saying? Where was that? You read that again from the top?
Home con, sir.
Right.
The Lord shall smite thee at all, Salaki.
Yeah.
the Lord shall smite thee with madness
Right.
and blindness
Right.
and astonishment of heart.
Right, man. Right. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart, man. You know what I'm saying? We was brought low, man. The Lord didn't want to do this to us, man. He didn't. But how in the world are we going to get corrected when we spit in his face every day, man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only way we would know. Like think about it. If he didn't curse our generations, we wouldn't know today, and we would still be doing the same thing over and over.
Right.
He would have just got rid of us. But he had to hurt us to discipline us so we could realize, so we could think,
Right.
why in the world are we going through this?
Right.
We would think, we'd be like, finally like, dang, everybody else get to do this, but I see my people get killed over and over and over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, man.
I like it, sir.
Yeah.
For me, it's just like our kids. Like if our kids mess up,
Right,
we gotta hurt them.
Right.
So they understand.
right.
Same thing.
You know what I'm saying? Discipline, right.
Right.
Yeah, shoot, I don't have any children myself, but shoot, now you are. You got a child, right? He got a little girl, man. He has to discipline her. You know what I'm saying? To show her right from wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's his child. He got to do that. You know, Officer I.S.U.P.K, man, he has one on the way, right? He said, 12. So like, yeah, he has a child on the way, man. A nephew, man. You know what I'm saying? And he has to discipline him and show him the way, man. We all gonna do that. We all gonna be there for our nieces and nephews and our children in the school, man.
Right.
You know, they're gonna be raised up right, man. And man, I talked about this with Rottazak, man, and somebody else. I think it was outside. It's good to know that the children that's being raised in this truth, man. You know, and they got their Hebrew names. They born with that, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They actually come up in the society with their Hebrew name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They got that ingrained in them. It's written on their certificate, their slave certificate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On their Social Security, and people they gonna keep seeing like, where are these names coming from? What's Yahweh? What's Benjamin? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, Benjamin. They gonna be like, what? And they're going to see this all over the place, all over the nation, overseas. You know what I'm saying? Because we raising up our children right, in these schools, man, and they're going to see this thing, man.
Right.
And it's a beautiful thing, man. And I'm glad to be in the PK, man,
Right.
for sure. Where was that?
So like it, sir, we was on
28, right?
sir.
Let's see. Give me, I can't see it. Hold on, give me one sec, y'all. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 32. Deuteronomy 28 and 32. Oh, wait, give me one sec. It's like it. Give me one sec. But yeah, so I mean, with us getting all these Hebrew names, man, that means you change your life, man. You know what I'm saying? You change your life up in here. And the thing about, your Hebrew name, that Hebrew name is exactly who you are, man. But your Hebrew name is your Hebrew name is your best attribute, but it's not your only attribute. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Shalom, Lord Christ, you know what I'm saying? You can do more. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what we got each other for. You know what I'm saying? What it called? Each one teach one, like that, something like that. You know what I'm saying? How Tupac said in that song, one nigga teach two niggas, teach three niggas. You know what I'm saying? We teach all each other, man.
Right.
Teach my niggas, man. Strictly for my niggas. Nobody else, man. For my Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian brothers, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All right, can you read that? Ababa Kashah.
Khan. Lucky, sir. He said 28 and
28, 32.
Khan, sir. This is Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 32.
Right. You got it.
Lucky.
You got it, go ahead.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be. Oh, Salaki.
Yeah.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Right. It says your sons and your daughters will be given to another people. When we got on the slave plantations, man, our children were taken away, man, by force. You know what I'm saying? They took our children and did whatever the hell they wanted, man. Whatever the hell they want to use them for, whatever. Child labor. You know what I'm saying? Which is still going on right now.
Right.
Right now. I know the tribe of Issachar feel me. You know what I'm saying? They are using their children, man. It's a terrible thing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When Negroes and Latinos got to the land of their captivity, man, children were taken and used for various reasons, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the press is the devil, man.
Right.
You know, they aborted our babies, man. They took, man, oh my gosh. Think about this. They took, when we was in captivity, our pregnant women, they cut their stomach open and took the, what you call it, the biblical cord. That's what it's called. They took their cord and cut that thing while the baby was still attached, man. They took them out and did whatever. Used their organs or whatever. They did some wicked things, man, that's covered up right now. But we're going to bring it out, you know what I'm saying? They did these things. They did some drastic, horrendous things, man. Terrible things. These sick bastards, man. Did that to my people. You know what I'm saying? An unborn child did that with them, man. And that's what abortion is today. It's the same thing. You cut that cord and you do whatever with the baby.
Right.
They can't just be throwing them away. They doing something. They making money off this thing. This is a corporation, man. Started by what's that lady name that started the abortion clinic? Is it Margaret or something like that? Margaret Sanger. That's exactly what it is. That witch. I really want to say Bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly who it is, but I want to get checked. Go ahead.
I like to say if I may.
Yeah.
From my knowledge, I know with like some women, they can keep the umbilical cord and the placenta, and they can use it to either, like I've seen some people like put it in pill form.
Right.
Some people can put it in pill form and take it for later on.
Right.
Like I think if they breastfeed or something like that, they can take it and it gives all their nutrients back to the child if they breastfeed.
They breastfeed?
Kind of say.
Wow, that's amazing. You said they take a pill, right?
Kind of. So yeah, I don't know if they turn it into a liquid or a powder. I'm not sure how they do it, but some of them will just eat it though.
Man, that's crazy.
Some of them, I don't know if they cook it or what.
That's crazy, man.
Some of them will eat it or whatever.
Man, they got all kind of stuff out here. Go ahead. Oh, go ahead. Collect this up. So like,
Yeah, shit. If I may,
oh, you got it.
the devils, they so wicked, they used to take our skin and make books out of it.
Right, exactly.
Shoes.
That's exactly what they used to do.
The Negro dress shoes on.
They used, man, what? Man, you see, man, that was like the same thing in them Christian pastors, man. Making gator shoes or something, out of, them Christian pastors like to wear gator shoes. They took our skin from our people and used it as like leather, right?
Right.
They cut our hair off and used it as cotton for seats. When we was already out there picking cotton. Like, why in the hell do you need our hair, bro? Come on, bro. They take it too far. This is why they have to get destroyed, because they took it too far, and they still taking it far, man. They doing stuff right now that's not even put on a platform that you don't even know. They still doing stuff out here. We still getting lynched out here. Yes, we are. In the South, yes, we're still getting lynched by our ropes.
Right.
You're not gonna randomly find a black man hanging himself, man. That's not common. It's not the reality. We try to live. We survivors. That's what we do. We try to live, man.
Right.
We're not gonna hang ourselves just because we the down low people of the earth, man. Because how they look at us. We gonna try to live. We gonna try to live as best as we can. We do it wrong, we get high and stuff, but we still gonna try to live some type of way. And that's why we're dead while we're living. That's why we need the book of life. You know what I'm saying? That's why we need these commandments to give us life. That's the breath of life right there.
Right.
That's what Genesis was talking about. That's what the Most High gave Adam when he didn't know a damn thing. He gave him the breath of life, his knowledge, his wisdom. That's the breath of life he gave him. He didn't blow into his body some breath now Adam can breathe. Like, come on. Like, people don't understand the metaphorical, the sayings.
Right.
That's how you know this Bible was written by black people. Go ahead, collect this up.
Thank you. breath of life is CPR.
Right, exactly. That's the best way to put it. The collectors I say they think the breath of life was CPR, man. I done seen some Christianity illustrations, of, you know, the Most High breath, I guess, coming out into his body, and he like raising up. I'm like, what's going on? Go ahead.
Oh, I like to say if I may.
Go ahead.
And just like how they talk about how the Most High, well, I don't know if it was the Most High that was Christ. I think it was the Most High, Salaki.
Go ahead.
And they was talking about how he took the rib out of Adam and made Eve. They think that's literal.
Right. He took the rib out of you said
Adam.
Out of Adam. He took the rib out of Adam and made Eve. They thought that was literal. They thought the Lord was doing some surgery or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When there was already people being multiplied on the earth. He just said that he was her family. That was his rib, his flesh of his flesh, the bone of his bone, his rib.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how we talk, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why they called that group with Bone Thugs and Harmony, because it was three of them. They're like a family. They're a group.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I meant something else too, but I don't even know all that shit. But let me see real quick. I skipped over something that I need to go back to. Give me let me see what Deuteronomy 28 and 25 look like. Let me see what that is, man.
Homecoming.
That's right.
28 and 25.
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry, I got it. This is Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 25.
Right.
Lord shall come. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies.
Right. All right. He said. It says the Lord shall cause us to be smitten before our enemies. We got smitten before our enemies on these plantations, man. They did all kind of crazy acts. They done took the two horses and beat the horse so they can, gruesome, rip the person. We was tied to both horses. They beat the other horse, and the horse started running. And we were ripped apart. They did that in front of our people, man. You know what I'm saying? We got smitten before our enemies and before our people, so they can look at that and feel without hope. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no way out of this. They're looking at the most horrendous thing. They made us watch our people get beaten like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Keep going.
Thou shalt go out one way against them,
Right.
and flee 7 ways before them,
Right.
and shalt be removed into all kingdoms of the earth.
Right. It says, thou shalt go one way against them and flee 7 ways before them. You think about them, every time we was fleeing somewhere, we were always fleeing somewhere, running somewhere, all the time. Like, come on, man. We got to be doing something wrong against the Most High, man, to be fleeing all this time.
Right.
Come on, man. We did it. We did it in Jerusalem. We did it before that. We fled out of Egypt, man. Fled on the plantations here in America, man. We always fleeing somewhere, always running. I know, right? We always running somewhere. Like we don't need to run all the time, man. We need to follow the Lord and get settled. Go ahead.
I like to say if I may, and we still run from the police.
Right, and we still run from the police. We always running somewhere, fleeing one way, going another, man. You know what I'm saying? 7 ways before them. That's what it says. You should flee 7 ways before them. Keep going. Baba Kasha.
Verse 26.
Oh no, it's like. Can you read that? And thou shalt be removed. Right at the 7 ways before them. On 25.
Oh, okay.
You got it.
Okay. And flee. Oh, Salaki. You want to just read the whole thing over? Let me see.
Go ahead, if you want.
Okay. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thy enemies.
Right.
Thou shalt go out one way against them, and flee 7 ways before them,
Right.
and shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth.
Right. Exactly. That's exactly what happened to us. We got removed into all the kingdoms of the earth, man. We are literally everywhere. Like the scriptures say, we are in the four corners of the earth, man.
Right.
The four corners. We're everywhere, man. Anywhere you go, we there. We in China. We in the UK. We in Paris,
Right.
France, Australia. I don't even want to go all over the place because people, the bug out Israelites say, oh, yeah, there's Israelites in Africa too. You know what I'm saying? Probably out there trying to convert some Hamites out there, like some people we know. I ain't gonna say no names. We already know what it is.
Right.
Purple. But anyway, that's exactly where we at. We at the four corners of the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? We got scattered. Exactly how the Lord said we was. In all the kingdoms of the earth. Building up these kingdoms, you know what I'm saying? Making sure that these kingdoms are strong. Slavery, labor. You know what I'm saying? We are their main source. And we still get treated like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We get treated like crap. You know what I'm saying? Which is exactly why we need to come back to the Most High, man.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna give us what we need. We don't need to depend on our oppressor, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be smart. Come together, man. Unite. That's the title of this class. Chosen the people of God will unite. Unite together, man. Unity. That's power right there. Unity is power. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to the Most High.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how we get that power. By following the Most High. And the crazy thing is, He wants to give it to us. He wants us to have it.
Right.
So why not? Why not follow Him? You know what I'm saying? You gotta know these things. We done with that. That was the end of that, right? 28 and 28.
Concert, yeah.
All right, cool. Let's get Deuteronomy 28 and 36. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 36.
Common Con, I got it.
Right.
This is Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 36. The Lord shall bring thee and thy king which thou shalt set over thee unto a nation,
Right.
which neither thou nor thy Salaki,
You good?
which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Right.
And there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone.
Right. Exactly. It says, the Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee. You know what I'm saying? The Lord has set people over us, man. People of power. I mean, we got this main example right here in America. Set Trump over us. And we never had anybody of our people over us. You got to think about this. Now that we know that we the children of Israel, we know Obama isn't our people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he was over us. He didn't do a damn thing for us.
It's a lie.
Go ahead, not a damn thing.
It's a lie.
Anything, man. And you can tell he didn't care about black. Go ahead, collect yourself.
Only thing he did for black people was tell them they can be gay.
Exactly. That's all he did was for black people was tell us we could be homosexual, man.
Right.
And lesbian. You know what I'm saying? He pushed the act. That's why it is where it is right now. He was the bridge to that. You know what I'm saying? And now, guess what you got because of that? Monkeypox. It ain't funny, man, but it's the result, man. We tried to tell you. The generals tried to tell you. General Hanna tried to tell you. Right. General Muhammad tried to tell you what was going to happen. They brought it out many times, man. Every time. Go ahead.
And then, so like I said, if I may, like the Bible say, if there's nothing new under the sun, this shouldn't have happened.
Right.
In Egypt.
Exactly. There's nothing new under the sun. These same plagues and pestilences that happened in Egypt, man. The same things, man. You know how much homosexuality was rampant in Egypt? Think about it. It was Egypt. You get what I'm saying? They pushed that hard there. So what, the Lord said He's going to send plagues and pestilences there in Egypt.
Right.
And you think it just was some spooky stuff? No, it's because of homosexuality.
Right.
But the Lord made it happen, though. You know what I'm saying? He made it happen. You know what I'm saying? He got the spirit to make things happen down here. You know what I'm saying? Whether you believe it or not. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead, collapse up.
Like what you said so heavy.
Right.
It's kind of off topic, but it's not. I was looking at a movie called what is it, Gods of Egypt or something like that.
Gods of Egypt, I heard of that. Yeah.
The Egyptians, they were so gay. The Pharaoh tried to come in Moses and was like, even though Moses had a white man is Moses, but
Right.
Pharaoh tried to come in Moses and say, "Oh, you so displeased with me? Is there any way I can please you?"
Oh,
They so gay, like.
and that's Hollywood for you too. That's Hollywood for you. I'm talking about in the Gods of Egypt, that movie, that dumb movie, the wrong depiction of everything. Got all white people, even as Egyptians, which we are not. Telling Moses, is there any way I can please you? Wait, what? Can you please me? What? Come on, bro. I don't even want to go no further with that. That's a little bit zesty. Like also Bond like to say, a little zestiness. Go ahead.
Like you, sir, if I may.
Go ahead.
I heard somebody tell me that somebody kissed Christ.
Somebody kiss Christ. Oh yeah. I heard that. I don't know. I know exactly where that's coming from. You know, when the scriptures say they gave Christ a kiss, that's so stupid. That this Bible is written in Old English, right? Old Quaker English. So when you see the word kiss, when they gave themselves a kiss, it's not what they define as kiss today with your lips, with you to a woman, which is only supposed to be. It's a greeting. A kiss is a greeting. Like how we dap each other up in here in the UPK right now.
Right.
Boom, 1, 2, 3. I do, hit the chest, and then, just like that. That's the kiss. That's the greeting. That's exactly how they would do it back then. We got the spirit of our ancestors. We gonna do the same thing they did. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Only. I ain't gonna say. I want to say something. I would get checked. Go ahead, collect this. Like.
You broke down what I was gonna say. The kiss was just a gesture of a salute.
Right. See, Collectors, I know. He know. We all do it in here. He said it's the salute. The kiss was the greeting. The thing that we doing here every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To greet each other. Say, hey, what's going on, brother? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? We check up on each other. Go ahead.
I think the other ones that kiss each other is the Italians and Jewish ones.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. He right though. He right. Yeah, exactly. They be kissing their fingers when they cook something, talking about something. Delicious. Perfecto. Kissing each other on the mouth and all. Oh man, come on, bro. Come on. They got all kind of germ stuff, huh?
Kiss these fists.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't. That's how you know they're dumb. They're stupid. They're illiterate. They take that literal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna be like, oh, kiss. Oh, we gotta kiss you, my boy. Kiss the mama, kiss the baby. Oh man, I want to go so far, bro. I can't. Yeah, hell nah. Nah. No shalom. But I know what you're saying. No, we don't do that in here, man. Hell no, man. We are on the straight gate. We are on the straight path to the kingdom of heaven. That's what we trying to be on. The straight path. Not the purple path, but the straight path. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me see. Where was that? Where was that, man? Keep going.
Put around me 28 and 36.
Was that 28, 36? Oh, yeah. Okay. Did you read the whole thing? Go ahead and read it over. It's like Bubble Shop.
This is Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 36. And the Lord shall bring thee, and thy king which thou shalt set over thee unto a nation, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone. Right.
It says thou shalt serve other gods, wood and stone. Now look, they had all kind of idols back then, made out of wood and stone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We serve those things. We bow down to whatever, how it was in those ancient days. But today, you can clearly see that wood is that Christian cross.
Right.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And that stone, which is what?
The stone in my lap, how I say it?
It's
It's
the-
over there. It's,
Yeah, right. It's the stone of Mecca.
Yeah, Mecca.
Right. It's like the
They
stone.
so far, they lick the stone.
Con, exactly. They be licking the stone, putting their lips all over that thing, man. I'm pretty sure somebody done caught herpes from that thing. Everybody mouth done been right there. Why you want to kiss that thing, man? That's disgusting. Like what? Come on, man. That's why we are clean people. The Lord not gonna have us kissing the same idol or whatever going on. We not we kissing nothing but our wives
Right.
and our little children. That's it on the forehead, by the way.
Stone on their lip.
Right? Yeah, you got a little stone growing out your lip after kissing the stone. God, dog. You doing something wrong. You doing something wrong. They walk around that thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Islam walking around that stupid rock and walking around it. And we wonder why we still out here dying, serving these idols, man. You know what I'm saying? Islam is not, it's not the truth, man. That Quran is toilet tissue, man. Wipe that thing with your behind if you want to use it.
Right.
Nobody quotes from the Quran. I don't see it.
Right.
That thing is trash. It's not helping our people. You're not doing anything with it. I don't even know what the heck. I don't know what it say. Every Islam teacher or whatever, Muslim be quoting from the Quran. I mean, from the Bible, not the Quran. They don't quote from the Bible, Quran. They quote from the Bible. Many scriptures too. Go ahead, Kalata.
And then what's so crazy? They be wanting to quote the Quran and stuff. And then you got Elam that be right next door, and they don't never build with you.
Exactly. You can have some type of Muslim mode, a Muslim mosque somewhere, and Elon be right across the street in the gas station, which is the Arabs, and they believe in everything you so-called believe, and they don't build nothing with you. They don't try to say, "Hey, my brother, this is what Surah says. Thou shalt love thy Arab as thyself." Right. Exactly. They not trying to help you out, man. They ain't trying to. They don't want you to convert to they know their ancestor stuff, man.
Right.
They don't even care. They don't care, bro. They're trying to come over here, get the money, and head back to their country as a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? They gonna build their stuff with you or without you.
Right.
I know. You know what? We supposed to be harmless. Oh, why? Right? We supposed to be harmless like it. We supposed to be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. But they doing that to us. They the ones who being wise. They over here smiling in our face and then coming over here giving us money, not giving us money, or making money off of us, selling us what they need, making deals and everything they need. They over here. They know what they doing. And you know where they get that cunningness from? They get it from the oppressor that they get it from the oppressor that the Bible speaks of, which is the white man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta call them out how it is. That's exactly where they get their cunningness from, their slickness from. You know, being a snake in the grass. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They learn from Esau. They see that. You know what I'm saying? If Esau gonna be over them, they gonna learn. You know what I'm saying? Esau over us, we learn and we do bull crap.
Right.
We do all kind of buffoonery, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you had something? Yeah, you was good. All right. So we can move on from that. Wooden stone. Let's see. Yeah, give me Deuteronomy 28 and 46. Deuteronomy 28 46. But yeah, man, he said we should serve God as a wood and stone, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? Christianity, man, has taken over our people. That's the strongest thing right now.
Right.
That's most definitely the strongest thing on our people, man. It's like a, what you call it? A mirage, man. And we just walk towards it. You know what I'm saying? We think we need to be this. We've been taught Christianity since the plantations, man. Since up south, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's more Muslims. I don't know. Christianity pretty big. I would say there's more Muslims up north, right? Yeah. See, nothing override Christianity, man. That's probably the most nicest, Jesus-loving thing you could ever have. When it's really sick and of Satan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? when you only need to follow one way, man. And that's these law, statutes, and commandments. That's literally the basis of what you have to do. Pay your tithes and follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
If you want to be a soldier, get up in here in the UPK and be a soldier.
Right.
And do the work. You know what I'm saying? Don't be lukewarm. Do your job and do what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Every day you're supposed to have that pressure, like, man, am I doing enough? Am I doing enough for the Most High? Am I thinking like this? Did I forget to do? You're supposed to have a list. You got to do everything decently and in order, as the scripture says, man.
Right.
Do everything you're supposed to do. Take your time, man. Go over everything you're supposed to do. Make that sacrifice, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be rough times anyway. You might as well try to go all out, man.
Right.
The Lord going to see that. He going to see that. He going to be like, man, you giving that effort.
Right.
You giving that effort, man. I like that. I like that. I see you. I see you. Don't get too comfortable. I ain't gonna give you everything. Keep going. Keep going. I want to see if you're gonna endure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see if you really, really want this thing. You know what I'm saying? And that he gonna show up. He wants to see if the elect of his people, you know what I'm saying, the soldiers of his people want that thing, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what he want to see. He want to see you work, so you can prove it. You gotta prove something to the Most High, man. Can't just talk. You know what I'm saying? Talking is vanity. Talking is vanity. What I'm doing right now is vanity. When I get off this camera and if I show up and do what I'm supposed to do, then I'm showing something. Right now, me talking to you with the scriptures and everything, talking about the Lord and everything, doing it, it don't mean nothing if I'm not doing nothing after I get off this camera.
Right.
Nothing at all. I'm nothing. I'm nothing. If I don't show something, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like the scriptures say, like Paul said, if you don't show charity and good works and love towards your brother or sister, you are nothing. You're nothing without it. You know what I'm saying? You got to show something, man. Actions, bruh. Verbs, man. Verbs. How they teach you in school, man? A verb, man. Verbs and nouns are two different things. Two different things. Two different sides of the fence, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, where was that?
Deuteronomy 28 and 46.
Con.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 46.
All right.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign, and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Right. Man, look. He said that these curses will be a sign upon us, and it's supposed to be a wonder for our generations forever, man. To this day. How Deontay Wilder said, to this day. Right. You know what I'm saying? To this day, man. He was passionate about that thing. That's exactly what it was. To this day, man. He was about to cry about that thing, man. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what these signs and wonders are. You know what I'm saying? These supposed to be these curses supposed to be a sign, a wonder. Supposed to look upon these things and say, these things happen to my people,
right?
My ancestors. And then you're supposed to, you know, one thing. If you're really smart, if you could see another race of people who you thought wasn't your people, right, going through the same exact thing, you'll probably be like, well, who are they? They're your people too. You get what I'm saying? And no, I ain't talking about that fake behind you over there. No. I'm talking about these exact curses, because there's things that these fake Jews did not go through. They didn't come over here on shit and stuff, which we're gonna get into in a little bit. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about those people, those Hispanic people that's in your community, man. Right across the street that you don't think that's your brother and your sister. You know what I'm saying? Y'all act like brother and sister, but you don't really understand that y'all got the same blood running through your veins.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I grew up around I.S.U.P.K. and it's like Ephraim. Yeah, that's exactly who I grew up. I grew up around I.S.U.P.K. and Ephraim, Mexicans and Puerto Ricans, man. I grew up around them, man. I mean, I.S.U.P.K. my brother back in the world. You know what I'm saying? I.S.U.P.K. right brother. You know what I'm saying? His mother used to invite me in her house when he was little. We used to hang out all the time, man. We used to be close. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know, he's watching this. I'm pretty sure I'm friends with him on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? to understand that we was actually brothers in the world. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing we come from different tribes. And we didn't understand that, but we connected because we was going through the same poverty and the same oppression. Grew up the same way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can relate, man. We are one nation. We're one nation, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah. Let me look at this real quick. Yeah. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. All right, let me get the definition of sign. Sign. S-I-G-N. Sign, man.
Con.
These are the things that we're supposed to see so we can know who we are today, man. You know what I'm saying? You got it?
Con, sir.
Go ahead.
The definition of sign. An object. Oh, it's a lot. Okay. An object, quality, or event whose presence or occurrence indicates the probable presence or occurrence of something else.
Right. Read that last part when it says indicates, like right here. It's the definition of sign, y'all. You gotta take time.
Indicates the probable presence or occurrence of something else.
Right, exactly. It indicates. It's an indicator, like a light bulb going off.
Right.
Like, okay, I see this. These curses are it's an indicator or a probable occurrence of what?
An occurrence of something else.
Go ahead.
Like,
these signs were it was an indicator, a probable occurrence of what?
So like,
Go ahead.
it indicates the probable presence or
Right.
occurrence of something
Right.
else. And then that's another definition too of a sign.
Okay.
A gesture or action used to convey information or instructions.
Right. An action or these curses would be an action or a sign, a signal that's going off, man, so you can know that we were the children of Israel. Right. He did that on purpose so we can know who we were. That's why he brought us down so low. He got tired. He's like, all right, I'm going to hit you with this. This is it. This is the last straw, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This time y'all got to get brought down.
Right.
Because y'all not getting what I'm saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it hurts that innocent people, our people got hurt, but he had to do it some way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we could come back and we understand where we messed up, where our ancestors messed up. You know what I'm saying? So we could finally do it. You got to be selfless in this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? If you sit here thinking, oh man, that was just my ancestors, I didn't do anything.
Right.
I wasn't there, which you probably were, but that's another topic. But you got to see, you got to look in the mirror, man, and say, man, let me get my people back together. Let me do something to bring my community together. Esau, the oppressor, the devil, the Bible speaks of, they gonna do what they do to bring themselves back up. They gonna do whatever it takes. They about to work together now. They getting together right now. Think about the January 6th attack on the Capitol, man. Right. They came together and said, hey, we're gonna attack this because we want Trump to be in the White House.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do exactly what they need to do to make sure they state that their kingdom doesn't fall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. What you got?
I was about to say, it's just like a woman, like, you know how women, they are the nurturers.
Right.
You know, they always care for the child.
Right.
You know, and the fathers, they discipline.
Right.
It's just like a mother, the child is so used to the mother, you know, being nice and being nurturing.
Right.
So when that mother has to whoop that child, that child is like, you know, kind of like.
Right.
Like how you whoop me?
Like mama,
like,
what?
I'm used to this.
Right,
Yeah,
right. You ain't used to mama with
kind of, so it's like.
Right. Keep going.
So to say that, I said this to say that it's like if I'm.
Go ahead, man. Take your time. Take your time.
Losing the train of thought.
Go ahead and explain it.
But it's like the mother had to break that child down.
Right.
Just to let her know, like, you know.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Right.
It's a lot
Right. Exactly. To show like, look. Even though I'm the mother has to show the child, even though I'm your nurturer.
Right.
And you know, I care for you. I'm a little bit softer than your father is.
Right.
I still will whoop your ass too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's necessary. It's necessary at times. She has to do that sometimes because she see what it, you know. She listen to her husband and stuff. She'll see what the father does and be like, "Look, I'm sick of this boy. I'm sick of this girl. I ain't going through this today. I'm on your behind right now." You know what I'm saying? And that's balance, bro. That's what it need to be. It has to be like that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because if this father not there and he not listening, of course she gonna call your dad. But if she fed up,
Right.
man, mama gonna get emotional. I know for myself. All right, you know, we done been through this. Like, dang, mama gonna got fed up and said, you know, I'm gonna do this my damn self. I got this.
Right.
And then you come back and then now you want to go to dad like, God dang, mama with me. And he's like, yeah, he's supposed to get that. He's like, yeah, you been acting up, bro. You better be glad I didn't get to you. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. That's the best thing about, you know, raising a child, man. You know, not the best thing. It hurt, but you got to discipline them some way, man. That's what the Most High does to us. Where was that?
It was 28 and 46.
28 and 46. All right, we move on. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28 and 48 through 50, but start at 48. Deuteronomy 28 and 48.
All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 48. Salaki.
Go ahead.
Chapter 28, verse 48.
Right.
Salaki.
You got it. Take your time, man.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Right.
And Salaki. In hunger and in thirst.
Right. Stop right there. The Lord said that the Lord gonna send our enemies, which you're gonna serve in hunger and in thirst, man. We do not own any places where we can get food from right here.
Right.
We can start up a little farm, you know what I'm saying, and grow our own food. But for the most part, the majority of our people, we are going to these industries, grocery stores, or we even on farms that are owned by our oppressor, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't have our own. We don't have our own things to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We either have to share or they got it. We got to go to them for it. And the hunger and in thirst, man. We buying cases of water, man. Cases of water. We drinking water, man. We parched, and we got to go buy a whole case of water for $7 something. Right. I ain't trying to be all cheap or nothing, but good night. It's water. Water fall out the skies in the river and all that. Of course, you got to clean it or whatever, which is there. There's a way for that. But we not going to the lake and all that stuff, drinking out of that. We gotta get cases of water, you know what I'm saying? Right. Or drink, you know, if you're from the hood or anything, you can drink that faucet water, or that hose water.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As we played outside as children. You know what I'm saying? Just give you a little different aspects of it. What we had growing up, what we got right now. You know what I'm saying? So we serve our enemies in hunger and in thirst, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
All right. Come.
Got it.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. We serve our oppressor in nakedness, man. In nakedness. We don't own any of these textile companies. You know what I'm saying? We might get a little t-shirt and we might print something on it. You know what I'm saying? But we still don't own the cotton and everything that's created by the mills and everything in these factories, man. We don't own none of that stuff. That's what's it's talking about ownership. We don't have power, man.
Right.
If you don't understand this, you don't understand power. You think LeBron James and rappers, you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z or whatever, you think, oh, they made it big. Oh, we got something. Oh, we had a black president, which was not our people, by the way. You think we had something. But no, it's talking about ownership. We don't have power, man. Right. If you don't understand power, you ain't gonna understand unity, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Unity comes power. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. You come together and we have our own things. Right. That's why we sell t-shirts in the UPK. We sell clothes. We sell jewelry. We sell all of the above, and we creating that amongst ourselves, and we generating our own wealth within our nation, man.
Right.
We coming together and doing that amongst ourselves. That's the best thing that you could do. You know what I'm saying? Why go off anywhere else, man? That's why me personally, I try to spend money with my people as much as I can, man.
Damn right.
Even with my brothers, man. And they making something else. Kalak, he got a little plan for him out there we're gonna probably do in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know, YAHANNA, man, he know how to make fringes, make clothes and everything. They specialize at these things, man. I want to shop with them, man. I'd rather shop with my brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with doing that. We gotta think for ourselves. There's nothing wrong with thinking for yourselves, man. You gotta be a little selfish when it comes to your people. Come on, man. Like you gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. If you want to start your own business, do that. Do it amongst each other, man. Come together. Don't be lazy. We can do it if we come together, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Follow your passions, man. Like Officer Shaban Yahweh says, he says, follow your passion. Have a passion for what you do, man. Get your passion together. His passion is music. He's pushing his music the best he can, so he can reach the masses, so he can reach our people. You know what I'm saying? He plotting all kind of ways to do stuff, man. We gonna execute that thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm 100% with him on it, because I understand that you gotta have something for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with doing that. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. There's more on that.
Mm-hmm.
You go ahead and take your time. Go take your time. You go. Just tell me if is there more on that.
Come on.
All right, go ahead. Keep going. You good. But yeah, that's the thing to do. Keep on formulate a plan, man. You gotta come together. You gotta brainstorm. Think. Oh, okay. Give me Kalak, if you could. Give me Oh, okay. We had Deuteronomy 28 and 48, but you can read it over. Just read it over from the top. You good now? You 12. Take it off.
Said Deuteronomy 28 and 48.
Come.
Deuteronomy 28, 48.
Right.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies,
Right.
which the Lord shall send against thee,
Right.
and hunger, and in thirst,
Right.
and in nakedness,
Right.
and in what of all things.
Right. And one of all things, man, we gonna serve our oppressor. Whatever we do, man, we serving our oppressor, man. It don't matter what it is. And the one of all things, man. That's why I say you gotta come together and do your own thing. Because the majority of our people not doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We gotta come together, man. It's just that simple. Figure out a way, man. Find a way. Find a way to do it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. And keep going.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Right. It says he should put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Our people have gotten yokes of iron on their neck when they came over here. This is what this is talking about. Point blank, period. Straight up and down. We got yokes of iron put on our necks, man.
Yeah.
Put on our neck to chain us up from our neck down to our ankles, man.
Right.
With shackles on our feet, man. So they're so brutal, man. They're like, you ain't going nowhere. They done locked it up. They got keys to it all, and we just lined up, chain to another brother, right behind him, following doing what he do. You can't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We was stacked like sardines, man, on the slave ships, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Packed together, man. Marinating. That's the hell that we were going through, man. And he should put a yoke of iron in our neck. You know what I'm saying? We're the children of slaves, man. We are the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? The children of Israel that went through these things, man. You know, I got something right here, like, it says in 1492, man, you had the Northern Kingdom, which is the rest of the 10 tribes after Judah, Benjamin, Levi. You had your 10 tribes, your Hispanic and Native Indian tribes, man. That was called the Northern Kingdom in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? They a majority of them went under captivity under Spain, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the 1400s, man, they got that thing first before Judah. You know what I'm saying? Them boys was getting lined up and taken out. right over to these Spaniard countries, man. And that's why they speak that language, Spanish right now, that broken off language. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the 1600s, you got your southern kingdom, which is Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. They went into, they started to get transferred in through the transatlantic slave trade. You know what I'm saying? Shipped over. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't walking over this time like they did in Egypt. We walked right out of that mud, even out of our homeland, Jerusalem. So that's how you know this wasn't that time period. This was what happened not too long ago, 500 plus years ago,
Right.
where we got chained up and walked right out of where we was at. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know we are not Africans right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We are not Hamites.
Right.
I'm gonna just go ahead and throw it out there. The definition of Ham is the progenitor of the dark races, except the Negroes, not the Negroes. That's what the Zondervan Bible Dictionary says.
Right.
That we are that Ham is the progenitor of the dark races, but not the Negroes. We are not African, man.
Right.
Get that out your head. We not no Kemet. We not no Egyptians and all that crap, man. We not them people. We're better than that. Straight up and down, we better than that. You know what I'm saying? Skin color does not determine your race.
Right.
Your forefathers, your seed determines your race.
Right.
That is your jersey on your back. You know what I'm saying? Like sports. That's your thing, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what determines who you are, man. You know, so let me ask you a question. I got a question. What is the one thing that you know that the Most High wants you to be? Does anybody know?
You said Most High wants you to be
Right. What is the one thing that you know for a fact that the Most High wants you to be?
perfect above all nations.
Yeah, that's good, but it kind of goes with what I'm talking about now. It's like,
But want us to know who we are as a people.
right? Yeah. You want us to know exactly who we are, yeah. But it's almost a little bit closer. You're right there, it's right there. But it's like, boom, right above that.
So it's chosen.
Right? Right?
Oh.
All right. Cause I got this question now. Go ahead.
Trooper, humble one.
You probably
and
know.
holy.
Holy. Yeah, that too. But it has to almost has to do with the physical. Let me go ahead and tell you.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I was about to say clean.
Clean, yeah. He wants us to be all of things.
Yeah.
You right. You right. Y'all right. Y'all ain't wrong.
Laws, statutes, commandments.
Right, you're right. But it has to do with the physical. You want me to? It's like, how do I explain it? He wants you to be. Let me give it to you. Because it's like, I had to think about this too. Because I got this. This ain't my question. I ain't come up with this on my own.
Right.
I look at the men above me, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. Because they make you think. And he made me think. General Muhammad said this at one of his camp speakers back then. He said, "What's the one thing that you know that the Most High wants you to be?" And people couldn't answer that when he was speaking. He was like, "The one thing that the Lord wants you to be is the thing that you were born as. The thing that you were born. Like you came out who you are right now. You're an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar. That's who you are. That's who he wants you to be. He wants you to think that you were born as. So why in the world do we think we can just be anything out here? You know what I'm saying? If you don't know nothing, if you don't know who you are, how do you think you could just be whatever?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a simple question. You know what I'm saying? Because it kind of made me think like, I didn't have no choice to be born who I was.
Right.
That means you don't have no choice to control this thing.
Right.
He does. He made you come out the way you are. And thank God I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, man.
Damn right.
Thank God, bro. Like, come on, man. We're the chosen people of God. That's the greatest gift you could ever have, man.
Damn right.
Like, I'm grateful for that thing, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, and it's true. And people gonna sit here and doubt all they can, but they gonna see who the children of the Most High is, man. They're gonna see, and they gonna know. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna Most High gonna make it known, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, can you give me 49? You can read 49.
Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 49.
Right.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee
Right.
from far, from the end of the earth,
Right.
as swift as the eagle flieth.
Right. Stop right there. The Lord said that he should bring a nation from afar, as swift as the eagle flies, man. You know how many nations got their flag as the eagle, man, as their symbol as the eagle? We know America does. That's point blank. Who else got it? Who else got the symbol as the eagle?
Italy got it.
Italy got it. Who else? Was it Russia? I think Russia got it. Even the ancient societies had the eagle as it. Egypt had it.
It's so bad they even got Mexico with its eagle on there.
Right, Mexico. That's why, man. You gotta be careful. ISKCON, Trop ISKCON. I understand you like it, your Mexican flag or whatever, but that is not your flag. All right, it's not your flag. I understand you live there. That's not your flag. I get it, but it's like you were captives there, man. You know what I'm saying? Claim your heritage before that. You know what I'm saying? You'll get a little closer to who you actually are. You know what I'm saying? Don't claim that thing, man. Because oppressors run that country, man. That is not who you are. Bump that. We want to follow anything and everything. Forget that. I want to follow my heritage. I want to go back to the origin, the point of where we started from, man, from our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. Right. That's our forefathers, man. They created our nation, bro, by following the Lord. You get what I'm saying? Right. Yes, we swayed off. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh yeah, let me. I'm gonna tell you on it. Hold on, let's see. Go ahead. Let me. Hold on. All right, go ahead. Go ahead and get that point. Now y'all's about to read something from the book of. That's it. It's a book by what's the writer?
The writer is Salaki.
You got it.
William Loren Katz.
William Loren Katz. William Loren Katz wrote a book called Black Indians, and it's going to show you in this one part why Judah and Gad and Reuben are the same people specifically. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna get a little short breakdown. You can read this book for yourself, try to find it. You know what I'm saying? But he's gonna read one little part. Go ahead.
Salaki.
Go ahead, take it.
Driven together by the invader,
Right.
Native Americans,
Right.
and Africans,
Right.
began to find that they shared common birthright.
All right, stop right there. It said Native Americans, and it says Africans in the book, but we are not African, bro. I do not care. I'm gonna keep stressing this. We are not African, all right? I just gave you the definition of Ham. It's the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes. We're not African. We came from that land. That's why it's saying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure we took on some of their customs. You know what I'm saying? And the Africans wanted us out of there. They wanted us out of there. That's why they sold us. I got it from experience. I have experience. When I was working in slavery, when I was in Colombia, this African that worked was joking all in my face, not in my face or nothing, because I would have stole off on that man. But anyway, he over here talking about, we sold your fathers into slavery. We sold your fathers. And I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I already knew I wasn't in the truth, but I knew who that we were the children of Israel.
Right.
But that right there confirmed exactly why we are not the same people. You know what I'm saying? And he knew that Africans and us are not the same people. He said we sold your fathers into slavery. And I was like, all right. I was like, so you know we ain't the same people. He's like, yeah. Like, I'm like, all right. And I was with another brother, and he was witnessing that, man. You know, seeing that. And he was just like, man, what are you talking about? And now, you know, me with the little bit of knowledge I had, I told him, I was like, man, according to the Bible, man, we are not Africans, man.
Right.
We're not the same people. You know what I'm saying? Skin complexion don't determine anything. I mean, you got Koreans, Japanese people, and Chinese people. People say they look alike, And they'll take that as disrespect. They get mad. They'll be like, I'm not Japanese, I'm Korean.
Right.
I'm not Chinese, I'm Korean. And they'll get mad.
I don't eat wonton.
I don't eat wontons. They'll get mad at you, man. Like, come on. They will be disrespected. Like, bruh, I got a heritage. That's not my people. What's wrong with you? The heck? I get mad too. Exactly how I'm getting mad now. We are not Africans, man.
Right.
And that's point blank. Keep going.
All right. Khan. And lives based on family,
Mm-hmm.
community, and spirituality.
Right there. It said that black people like Judah and the tribe of Gad were based off. They had the same commonalities. You know what I'm saying? They had the same in common from spirituality and what?
Spirituality, family, and,
Spirituality, family,
and community.
and community. Community, that means they shared something in common, man. They had the same good things going on. They're like, man, shoot, this is where y'all came from. Y'all like this. Y'all like to eat like this. Y'all like to do this.
Right.
Like, man, it was like they was figuring out because they haven't. Gad been left Jerusalem a long time ago before we left. You know what I'm saying? They already came over here. When they came over, when Judah came over, they said, man, we share the same commonality, which which is something that we have to pay attention to. That's why I say we the same people, bro. We are one nation, man.
Right.
Same people, man.
Right.
We share so much in common. We share the same pain. We share the same joy, same activities, man. We do the same thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, keep going.
As they embraced,
Right, as they embraced. Go ahead.
they tried to understand both the grasping nature, they tried to understand both the grasping nature of the foreign foe and how to survive his onslaught.
Right. Stop right there. Look, Judah and Gad, they tried to grasp the nature of Esau, of our oppressor, and how to avoid their onslaught, how to avoid, being overtaken by them, killed by them, and mistreated by them, and beguiled by them. You know what I'm saying? They share the same commonality. They're like, man, how in the world we gonna get this oppressor off our back, man?
Right.
Man, the oppressor broke so many treaties with the tribe of Gad, man, when they came over here.
Right.
The native Indians, man. They broke so many treaties. How many treaties? Like, I don't know. There's hundreds of them that they broke because there were so many tribes of Gad out there, and they broke all of them. They broke every last one of the treaties, man. They went against them and slaughtered our people over here just to overtake this land.
Right.
And they got the nerve to say, "Go back to your land. Go back to you in it." Bro, they're so stupid, and they are really oh my God, the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man.
Damn right.
I just got to say it like that. That's exactly what it. Go ahead, Collector.
Tell them to go back to the Caucasus Mountains. They try to hide it.
Exactly.
But they put it in their books at the same time.
Exactly. They put in their books. Kalataza said that they are from the Caucasus Mountains. They need to go back to the Caucasus Mountains, man. That's where you from. That's your order.
But they try to hide it.
Right, but they try to hide it. How you gonna try to hide where you from? Cause they know they ain't exactly. They know they don't have nothing but cold rocks and caves and being barbaric, sucking out a damn. Bestiality, feces, which they brought over to the Native Americans. Gave them feces disease. What's that disease from animals? Syphilis, man. They brought that right over here. Man.
Land with the pigs.
Exactly. Land. Oh my God, pigs. All kind of disgusting. They're just barbaric, man. That's just their nature. They like that today. They got a little bit of I don't even want to say this. I don't want to give them no credit. Go ahead.
We taught them how to clean.
We taught them how to clean. We taught them how to wash, man. Most definitely we taught them how to do that. We gave them favors, man. We was nice. We was hospitable. But guess what they did? They spit in our face. They spit right in our face and say, "Oh, you done gave me what you needed.
Right.
I'm taking this and I'm about to run with it. Hey, we gonna keep going. Hey, we gotta skip because I'm trying to get this part for this class in.
Con.
Deuteronomy. Shoot, no, let's keep going. Huh?
You want to go with the same one?
No, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna skip. Let's get Luke 21 and 24. And now y'all, can you get Babylon Timbuktu? Yeah, where?
Okay.
All right, you got it. Yeah, and collapse. Can you give me Luke 21 and 24? We gonna fast forward in the future of the Bible, but which is really the past. I think
Luke 21 and 24.
21 and 24. Bible show.
Luke 21, chapter 21, verse 24.
Right.
And they shall fall by the edge. Salaki. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
Right.
And shall be led away captive into all nations.
Right. All right. Start right there. This is what's this written in? What color is written in? Oh, okay. So like it. This is written in red, all right, in any other King James Bible. This is Christ speaking, man. Right. He said that we would be led captive in all nations, right?
Right.
Come, man. He said that we were led captive in all nations, man. Christ said this. He said this before we got kicked out of our homeland, out of the Lord's house, man. Out of his house. He kicked us out. He said that we would be led led captive in all nations, man. Christ was saying this. He was warning us, man.
Right.
That this was going to happen. Even though y'all trying to come back to the Most High, I'm trying to give y'all. He tried to give us what we needed while he was there, but he said this is what was going to come to pass. Right. That we should be captive in all nations, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And right after this is when those 10 tribes had already left, man. They already got the heck out because we was fleeing Roman persecution, man. You know, over all this time, man, all these captivities, man. You know, we've been in Egyptian captivity first, Assyrian, then Babylonian, then Persian, then Greek, then Roman, and then American. And now this is where we at right now.
Right.
You have something?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's the order of the things, man. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly where we were. You know, we was first called the children of God, man, Israelites. And, you know, Jews. And then they come out with all these bywords and proverbs, calling us Indians, which just means savage. They call us the N-word, Negro. And then later on, they call us colored, black, Afro-American, African-American. But now we are bringing back the children of Israel. We the Israelites again, right? We the chosen people of God again.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's who we are again. The Lord said that he would make that happen if we would come back to him.
Right. If
we return from our ways. You know what I'm saying? We those people again, man. We are his people again. You can see it happening. He's fighting for us now because we finally doing something right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the only way you're gonna do it right if you come in here in the UPK, man. That's the way that you wanna if you wanna make that election sure, you have to come in the UPK, man.
Right.
Cause we're doing it for T, man. We're doing it at the top, every point and we're not missing a beat up in here. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna make that election sure, keep going on that. He said we should lead away and captive of all nations.
And Jerusalem shall be trodden.
Right.
Trodden down of the Gentiles.
Right. Christ.
Until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
Right. Christ said that this land will be taken over by the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. And it's not fulfilled yet because they still over there. So you know there's still got to be some things to come to pass.
Right.
So he said that land will be taken over and we will be kicked out of our homeland until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Go to, you got Deuteronomy 28:64. We're going to run through this. I'm not trying to, kind of stalled a little bit. Deuteronomy 28:64. This right here, Deuteronomy 28:64 is going to back up exactly what Christ said, man. Because he looked at what his forefathers wrote before. He looked at it. Where do you think he got his teachers from?
He said Deuteronomy
28:64. This is exactly what it is. I'm going to come back to the right at that.
Deuteronomy 28:64.
Right.
And the Lord shall scatter thee thee among all people,
Right.
from one end of the earth even to the other.
Right.
And there shall not, Shalom.
You got it?
And there thou shalt serve other gods,
Right.
which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
There it is again, even wood and stone. This is what Christ was talking about. That was said back in Deuteronomy. And Christ studied Moses. That's why Christ said, if you would believe on my word, how you gonna believe in my words if you don't believe in Moses' words?
Right.
Because he was talking about the same thing, man. He studied Moses. He studied the same things, man. What you think he getting this stuff from? He was prophesying again exactly how we do it today. He was trying to tell us exactly where to go and how to remember these things. He wasn't going nowhere else. People think that he was just making something out of his head, some new stuff. That's what the Sadducees and Pharisees was thinking. That's why people don't believe in Christ to this day, because they think they say he's a false prophet or whatever, but he's not. All he did was go back. If you're smart enough to read, he just went back and got it from his ancestors. Okay? All right, give me where Babylon and Timbo 2 says, real quick. Baba Kushas.
Khan. In the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under the Roman army under General Pompey,
Right.
captured Jerusalem.
Right.
In the 70 AD, General Vespasian, and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state.
Right. All right there. It says General Pompey and what's his name? What's start with T?
Titus.
And Titus and his son Titus took over Jerusalem and ended the Jewish state. It wasn't a state at the time when this happened. It was not a state. I don't believe. Salaki if I'm wrong, but as far as I know, it wasn't a state because it's a Jewish state now. But I think he's referring to what it is called now.
Right.
But they took over Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? There was Roman persecuting our people, driving us out of the land, just like they did the Native Indians here in America. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
During the period of the military governors
Right.
of the Palestine, many
You got it. Take
many outrages and atrocities were committed.
Right. Many outrageous atrocities and killings were committed. They were killing us, trying to take over the land. But a lot of us, keep going. Just gonna explain.
Salaki.
You got it.
Against the residue of the people.
Right.
During the period from the Pompey to Julius, it has been
Right.
It has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa.
Right. That's what it says. It said 1 million Jews fled into Africa. These are the tribe of Judah and Benjamin and Levi mainly. There were probably still some remnants of the other tribes that went along with them. You know what I'm saying? They fled into Africa, man. This is where we came from. Our origin is Jerusalem. We came from that place and we went to Africa, man, to flee Roman persecution. Right. It's that simple. That's how you know there's a separation. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly where we went to hide. You know what I'm saying? To flee amongst other dark-skinned people.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's that simple. Don't look at it crazy, man. We're different, all right? We are the children of God. We had to get out of there. And then we were suffering that persecution for disobeying the Most High. Right. All right, keep going. Is there any more?
There's more on there.
Okay, just a little bit.
Jews fled into Africa.
Right.
Fleeing from the Roman persecution and slavery.
Right. Fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery, just like you explained. All right. Zephaniah 2:1. Can you give me Revelation 2:9? Revelation 2:9.
Zephaniah 2:1. Gather yourselves together. Yeah, gather together, all nations not desired.
Right. This is what Revelation says. It says, it's like it. This is what Zephaniah 2:1 says. It says, gather together, O nation not desired. Children of Israel, we need to gather together, man. This is an order by the Most High. This is what Zephaniah was talking about. He said, gather together, O nation not desired. This is an order that we need to do. This is the only way out of captivity, which is this brotherhood, which is going to come down. It's going to boil down to us having to stick together in these last days. Because everybody's going to be against us. Every last nation is going to be against us. They're not going to care. Right. They're going to go back to their own people, and they're going to do what they do for them. And they're going to be like, hey, you out of luck. You know what I'm saying? Or either the other way, they're going to try to kill you. Stick with your people, all right?
Right.
They at least going to know what you're going through. Like, man, all right, we're going through the same thing too. All right, I understand. All right, come over here if you're not selfish.
Right.
So come into the UPK.
Right.
All right. So Revelation 2:9.
Concert.
All right, this is going to explain some more, man. And look, it's like it. Go ahead, read it.
Con. This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 9.
Right.
And I know, it's like,
Yeah.
I know thy high works,
Right.
and thy tribulation,
Right.
and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say Salaki. I'm starting Salaki. And I know high works,
Right.
and tribulation,
Right.
and poverty,
Right.
but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they, and that's a lot, and say they
Right.
are the Jews.
Right. This is Christ speaking in Revelation. He said, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, man. He understands exactly what we're going through, man. He understands our tribulation, our poverty, and our pain and suffering every day, man, in this captivity, in this hell, man. He understands. And he said he knows the blasphemy. The definition of blasphemy is a wicked lie, man.
Right.
A lie. Something that's told to your face that is not true, man. Straight up and down. He said he knows that. Of them that say they are Jews. He knows that. You got somebody calling themselves Jews, man. And I'm going to read from this real quick. This is the 13th tribe by Arthur Koestler. It's called the 13th tribe. All right. It says, incidentally, the descendants of the biblical tribes are a classic example of linguistic adaptability. First, they spoke Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? He's saying they spoke our language, it's the ancient Hebrew, the Lashon Kodash, in the Babylonian exile. In the Babylonian exile, we spoke Hebrew. At the time of Yahushua, you know what I'm saying? They say it's Jesus, right? But, we're talking about our King Yahushua. During the Greek Empire, you know what I'm saying? Aramaic and Alexandria Greek and Spain and Arabic. You know what I'm saying? And the next page on 224, page 224. Later, Ladino, a Spanish Hebrew mixture. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know those Hispanic tribes got that language from everybody else. Right. You know what I'm saying? From the Spanish. Written in Hebrew characters. You know what I'm saying? And it goes on. They persevered their religious identity but made languages at their convenience. At the Khazars, you know what I'm saying? The Khazarian Empire, them fake Jews that came over in our land later on, you know what I'm saying? After it was taken over. They were not the descendant from the tribes. It says they're not descendant from the tribes. That means they're not Jews, man. Just like Christ said in it's like it in Revelation 2:9. You know what I'm saying? Give me Revelation 3:9. This is exactly what Christ was talking about. You know what I'm saying? He says, it says, as we have seen, they have shared certain cosmopolitanism and other social characteristics with their co-religionists. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just something short to show you exactly that they are not Jews, man. This whole book explains it. You know what I'm saying? Can you read Revelation 3:9? So, like,
right.
I'm almost finished.
Revelation chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the
Hey, Colossians, give me Romans 9:25. Romans 9:25. Go ahead.
Hanagil Salaki, I do not know how to say that word. Salaki.
Romans 9 and 2. Oh.
Constant. Senegal, how you say it?
Just read over, like just like sound it out. Just keep going.
Behold, I will make them the
synagogue. Synagogue.
Synagogue of Satan, which they Salaki, which say they are Jews and not,
right,
but do lie.
Right.
Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee.
Right. This is Christ saying, he said he's going to make them that say they are Jews today, the people that say they are Jews, he said he's going to make them the synagogue of Satan that say they are Jews. And he's going to make them worship at our feet just to know that that Christ, the Most High, has loved us, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the result of us enduring to this thing to the end, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's going to show. You got it, Romans? 9 and 25.
Romans 9 and 25.
Give me Hosea 1.
As he saith also in Hosea, I will call them my people, which are not my people.
Right.
And her beloved, which was not beloved.
Right. This is in Romans. Paul is saying he's gonna call them, which were not called my people, my people. Because he's quoting Hosea. He's saying that's exactly what Hosea said.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That we were going to be his people again, man, in our captivity. This was the last days, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the last days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about Cat Williams. It's the last day. That's what he's saying, man. He's saying these last days he's going to call us his people, which was not called our people in the land of our captivity, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we're going to go to Hosea real quick. It's the last scripture. Go ahead, Nayar.
Right. This is Hosea.
Right.
Chapter 1, verse 11.
Right.
And shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together.
Right.
And appointed themselves one head.
Right.
And they shall come up of the one of and they shall come up out of the land, for the great shall be the day of Israel.
Right. It says the Lord is going to bring out the children of Judah, right? And then the children of Israel, which is that northern kingdom and southern kingdom, as they call it, which is all 12 tribes. And they're going to be appointed one head. Keep going.
Can I sit on that, sir?
Okay, that's it. And that's what Paul was talking about, where we were going to be called his people again, man. You know what I'm saying? So children of Israel, man, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man, gather together, man. This is the end. We're at the end right now. We've seen these signs, the plagues, the pestilences, man. So get it together, man. Come together. Get in the UPK, man. We're going to get you right. We're going to get you right. We're going to work hard, and we're going to make sure we get you right to understand exactly what's going on. Because there's going to be turmoil out here. So get in the UPK, man. And again, we are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out of 1 West 125th Street, out of Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. And with that, shalom, man. I'm going to read the security announcements real quick. All right. It's the I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We at the I.S.U.P.K started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, a teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest on a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months which a brother and a sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21 / Malachi 3 and 8, which means 10th in Hebrew, ma'ashara, 10% of every penny and any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free-willing offering for the priest, not mandatory though. Whatsoever amount you would like. Holy convocations. This is the next feast day right here. Memorial blowing the trumpets, man. The first day of the 7th month, Sunday 25th, September 2022. Leviticus 23 and 24 through 25 is where you can find more about that. All right. Remind Akim and Akwa to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, shalom.